Most people think that you need a beefy PC to get clean OBS recordings, but that's not true. I started recording tutorials on an Intel Celeron and it was painful. That CPU had 2 cores, 2 threads, and like 64 megabytes of VRAM. But that's exactly what forced me to learn how to optimize OBS for the best performance, even on low-end system. So in this video, I'll show you how to get clean, crisp recordings no matter what system you're using. The first thing we're gonna need to do is go to Google and search for OBS downloads. Click on the first results, then download and install OBS for your operating system. Once OBS is installed, open it. Your screen will be empty at first. Click the plus under sources and select display capture. Name it whatever you want, just don't name it display 1. Be creative in your life for once. Playing. Leave the capture method at automatic, then click here and select the display you want to record. Your screen resolution is shown here, so take note of that. We will use it soon. After writing this down, click on OK and boom, we have a display. Down here, you have desktop audio for system sounds and you have mic or aux for your microphone. If you're using a microphone to record yourself, click on mic or aux, then properties and select the microphone you're using. Then click on the gear icon here and turn off monitoring for desktop audio. And then turn on output and monitoring for your microphone. And now you can hear yourself clearly. At this point, you can hit record but your video will probably look bad. So let's fix that. Go to settings, then video. The base canvas is going to be your screen resolution. For example, if you're on a 1080p monitor, that's 1920 by 1080. I am on a 4K monitor, so that's 3840 by 2160. Your output resolution should match your screen resolution. If these two don't match, OBS is going to squeeze your recordings, making them look blurry. In here, pick 60 FPS to make your screen recordings clean and smooth. Also, if you're on a 4K monitor, here's a pro tip. Go to your display settings and set your display scaling to 300. This will make everything look bigger and clearer. This helps more than you think, especially if you're doing tutorials. Now go to output, then recordings. This is where most people mess up, so make sure that you get this right. The output mode should be left at simple, and the recording quality should be indistinguishable quality. This keeps your screen recordings sharp and file size not too large. For the recording format, I use QuickTime MOV because it offers great quality and works well with most video editing software, especially Premiere Pro. If you are using a desktop and your system shuts down sometimes, use MKV. This will save your screen recordings even if your system shuts down while you are recording. Now for the encoder, if you are on a low-end system with no GPU, use H.264. This will use a CPU to record your screen recordings. If you're using a desktop or a laptop with a GPU plus an integrated GPU, pick QSV H.264. This will use your integrated GPU instead of your GPU to record. I'm currently using the RTX 3050 and surprisingly, OBS lags more on my GPU. Switching to this encoder gives me smoother recordings. I'm not sure if the problem is that Nvidia's codec is not optimized for OBS because they are too busy making slop, or maybe I just need to update my graphic drivers. But currently, my integrated GPU gives me smoother performance than my GPU. You can test both your GPU and your iGPU to see which one is better for you. And also, as a bonus tip, if you are using a laptop or desktop with a dedicated GPU and an integrated GPU and you are recording gameplay, you should use your iGPU for your screen recordings. This leaves your main GPU free for the gameplay. I can't wait to see your crisp Minecraft or Schedule 1 gameplay recordings. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.